Hello, hello. How are you? It is awareness walk time. That stretch feels really good. Oh, yeah. I like to use these big old poles as my stretch. How is everybody doing today? Good afternoon. It is 12:04 my time. I am probably a little bit later than normal because we had radio this morning. Generally, I do 4 spots on radio. We only had 2 spots today. They were earlier today. Hello, Devarius. How are you? We missed you, Devarius. So, last night, somebody had messaged in the chat that that the live was gonna end because like we had done something wrong, and so I went ahead and ended the live and came back, and so then that's what Key was like, no, it was a spam or something like that. But I didn't catch it. I didn't catch it in time, so I just ended the live. So we all got back on, and so a majority of us got back on, but I didn't see you. How are you? How are you? Hello, hello. If you're just joining us, my name is Aysia Smiles. We are on our awareness walks, which is when I just walk and see what comes up for me. What do I notice that I didn't notice the day before? Anyhow, we are on our journey to 4,000 watch hours by my birthday, which is Wednesday. So we have a few more days left to get to 4,000 watch hours. Currently, we're sitting a little over 3,000 and some change. So we would love for you to hang out with us. Let us know who you are, and yeah, let's chat. Hello, salut, salut. Oh, lovely. Are you French? Sharif? I'm a teacher in a Catholic school. The principal, who is a sister, scolded me for playing in the playground in the school. Where did I go wrong? It's interesting. Hello, Sal. Hello, is it Ayan? Well, do what makes you feel comfortable. Do what makes you feel comfortable. Sal. This life is all about choices. And they help to prepare you for the future. This fly is all over my phone. You want to say hello? Hello. How is everybody? Let me know who you are in the chat. Come say hello. We are on our awareness walk. Help us to get to 4,000 watch hours. You can watch this live back or any of our previous lives and help us get to our watch hours. I greatly appreciate it. Namaste. Yes. Yes. I love yoga. Ooh, do you see that? Did you see that fly? I feel it. I don't know. What is that, a bird up there? Yeah. So yeah. Come in. I walk every day. Generally, I don't walk this late in the day. One is it gets really hot around this time of day. But two, I am a project manager, but I specialize in marketing and consulting. So I do concerts and large events. And we had radio this morning. We do radio every Saturday. So we did radio this morning. Made sure that we touch base with some artists, touch base with some fans, just let them know that our show is coming to a city near them. Yeah. So yeah. Promoting never stops. I will say that. If you are in any arena of dealing with public and audience, whether that's social media, whether that is tours, concerts, business, anything to do with the public, it never stops. It will always be something that you'll have to do. So the rule of thumb is if nobody comes to your show or nobody comes to your event or nobody buys a ticket, then that generally means you didn't tell enough people. So that's the rule of thumb. You didn't tell enough people. Even though you may only need 100 people at your event, it would serve you better to tell 1,000. And it's not that you just tell them one time, you have to tell them several times so that they know that you mean what you say. So tell them several times. Let's see. Let's let these people pass by. Hello, Hazel. How are you? Hi, Hazel. Raven. Hey, Raven. How are you? Let them drive by. And then I'll keep walking. I must have sprayed some good stuff because they are all on me today. I don't think I sprayed anything. Maybe it's just my vibes. It's just my energy. Okay. I am good, Raven. How are you? How are you? Oh, it's a little warm. Well, more like humid, but then I do have a lot of stuff on right now. It's getting a little warm. Feeling hot, hot, hot. But it's a nice day. It's clearing up. It already rained. It poured down last night, okay? I went in, I got outside for a little bit of it, but it poured. Excuse me. So, we are just walking. Do y'all have any plans today on this beautiful Saturday? Is it Saturday your time? I'm guessing Saturday because it's quite early, but maybe not. Are you local? Where am I going? I am on a walk. I walk every day at least for an hour. And so right now I'm walking backwards. I don't know if you can tell. I walk backwards just to work out my glutes and my muscles. It's good for your body when you walk backwards because most people just don't do it. But your body is like, whoa, what are you doing? It kind of refires your brain a little bit in a good way because your body loves to balance. So when you teach it new things, it loves that. So I'm walking backwards right now. But generally I walk every day just around the neighborhood. And then I'll go back inside and I'll do my handstand workout. And we'll call it a day. Maybe do some yoga. I'll probably do some yoga today because I didn't do any yoga yesterday or the day before. So I'll do my handstand and I'll do my yoga. I did my other workout yesterday, so we'll take it a little lighter today. But great question. Anybody else have any other questions? We are on our way to 4,000 watch hours, so we're going live twice a day now till we reach our goal of 4,000 watch hours. One by my birthday. My birthday is June 18th, so my birthday is right around the corner. So help us get to 4,000 watch hours by my birthday. Thank you. Okay, there. It's kind of hard to see, y'all. It's kind of bright out here. But I don't wear sunglasses because I enjoy the sun and its natural energy. Hey, Rain! Oh my goodness! Hey, girl! How are you? I have missed you. How you been? How have you been? I'm good. Rain, my birthday is next Wednesday, or this Wednesday, I should say. It's in a couple of days. What's today? The 15th. So my birthday's in 3 days. So we are trying to get our watch hours up to 4,000 by my birthday. So that's why I'm on twice a day now to help get there. And it's been good. We miss you too. Yeah, we miss you too. It's been good to see your face because I'm checking on you or checking for you. And Gavin I see Gavin from time to time. He's like, well, she's not supposed to be on here. I was like, ugh. I was like, sometimes you need a break. Goodness gracious. Jeez. Let ladies be ladies. We don't need all that structure. We need to have fun. We need to be able to let it hang out. We don't work that well with all that structure. We don't like that. Okay, I've been great getting grounded and I'm in a really good place. Oh, good, Rain. I love that. I love that it's all coming together for you. It's a good season for that, especially for the next 4 months. June, July, August, and September are going to be really good if you know exactly what you're trying to accomplish and what you're trying to set intentions. It's like quantum leaps. So it's a really good time to know exactly what it is that you're looking to call in. Even if it's something small. Just do it. The world is your oyster. The world will bend to you. Harsh, which country? I am in the USA. Harsh. Oh, it's so good to see you, Rain. I'm excited. Can I tell them that I saw you or will I get in trouble? Because I know Gavin be a little extra sometimes. Yes. He's been a big part of why I'm doing so well. I'm trying to be my best self. Okay. Okay. Well, good. I'm happy for you. That's good. As long as you know what it is that you want. Make sure you know what you want. And then he can complement your wants. You know? That's all. I don't care. Okay, good. Okay. I'll let him know then. I'm excited. Yay. So y'all are gonna, when will y'all see each other again? Soon, right? Hey, Z. What's good? How are you? Okay. That's good. Let's see. Let me pull over. Okay. Good afternoon. Yes, Z, it is afternoon. I want to walk in, usually I walk right here. I'm good. Okay, good. Anime. Hi, Anime. On the 4th of July, he's been missing. Oh, that's beautiful, Rain. That's beautiful. I love that. That's sweet. I am doing good, Z. How are you? Aw, that's good. Hey, Anime. How are you? Well, the 4th of July is right around the corner. So, is he's coming to you, or you going to him again? Good. How you doing? I'm doing good, Z. Doing good. We had radio this morning for the blues concert, so I'm walking a little later than I normally am because we had radio. So I'm waiting on the. I emailed, messaged one of the artists to send me her video drops and stuff. So once I get all of those together, then I can send them all to you, and maybe you can put them in a video. I think that might be good. So everybody, Z is my helps me with my videos and social media and stuff like that. So if you're ever looking for somebody who does a really good job, very professional, reach out to Z. Z does good work. And he has a birthday coming up. He's a Gemini like me. So his birthday is the day before mine. His birthday's on Tuesday. So yes, so great question, Rain. 4,000 watch hours gets you full monetization. 3,000 watch hours gets you, it unlocks the first tier. So if you look in the top right corner, I have superstars, I think super chats is what it's called, I think. And so it unlocks super chats, and now I have membership so that you can invest in a membership if you so choose. So those have been unlocked at 3,000 watch hours, and then at 4,000 watch hours, then you get full monetization, and so that's when they play ads on your videos and all that stuff. That's great. You have gotten very far. Thank you, Rain. Yeah, long time coming, right? Been going live every day since I want to say like January 10th or something like that. So yeah, it was one of those things that I've been putting off for a long time. So much like you said, you are working on yourself is something doing the things that you want to do. And so one of the things that I wanted to do was more public speaking. I was very fearful of it. I was very nervous, and I was like, what am I going to say? What if they don't like me? What if, I get negative comments, all the things that your brain will tell you about social media and all the things that could possibly happen. And then they actually did at some point in time. However, the things that happen are not necessarily the things that will completely derail you. Like, you may think, oh my gosh, that's, what if somebody says something? What if somebody heckles me? They don't do it often, not nearly as much as maybe I would have thought. So now when I see them, now it's almost like, oh, I forgot people do that. Like, we've had a few over this weekend because it was a full moon. So when we have full moons, I do notice an uptick of spam, scams, people who say really crazy things and do stuff. But that's when you have moderators, right? So the moderators usually kind of take care of all that stuff. I still be me. I still talk. I still do the things that I want to do. If I feel like I'm doing something and it feels uncomfortable to me, then I stop. So last night I had the chats and I did like, hey, for a certain amount of, for every dollar I'll do like an exercise or something. And initially it was okay, and then it I don't know, the vibration was different. The vibration changed. So I probably won't do that again. You know what I mean? So it's just it's just feeling things out, not necessarily that you do them for a long time, or that you feel like you have to commit to a certain way, that you have to do something. But over time, if you do something and you feel like I want to switch it up, then you do that. Because you can, and that's your business. So whatever you decide that you want to do, then you do it. No matter what. You see what it gets you. Oh. Okay, let's see how. So I'm walking around this big old training ground. But yes, we are almost at 4,000 watch hours. We are almost there. And so now I'm actually trying to think about what the next step looks like after we're monetized, because I do think some things will change in the delivery in which they are currently. Will I still go live every day? I don't know. We'll see. Maybe not nearly as long, though. Will I offer something different? I don't know. So that part we are still ironing out. We still got a little time to figure that out. And then we do what we choose. So that is my advice to anyone. If you are ever contemplating what's the next step, what should you do? How should you proceed? Do what you feel is right in where you are, and then go with that. Because something is pulling you to it, right? And then see what happens. Always check in with yourself first. Does it make me feel good? Does it make me feel bad? Does it feel like it's high vibrational? Does it feel low vibrational? Right? Just check in. Like, ooh, I like that. Ooh, I didn't like that. If I'm ever doing something and I'm like, ooh, I like this, and it's like, ooh, I don't like that, then I stop doing that thing. Because at first it might have felt good, and then it's like, ooh, then we pull back. Because there's a hidden thing there, especially for women. We have spiritual gifts that we just feel different things. We feel different emotions. So if I feel something is off, then I need to figure out what that is. You know. Hello, IDK. I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means. Yeah. Yes, you're right. Never steers you wrong. Because it's almost as if it's like your future self telling you, hey, I already know you're not going to like this. I'm going to need you to put the brakes on right now. Pump the brakes. You know? And then, especially with certain people, if certain people feel really draining and daunting to you, don't give them that energy, because you are going to deplete your energy to give to them. So just be mindful of that too. Like in this season, that's why I walk. That's why I put feet in the ground, because I am on social media often. I'm on social media every day. So I walk about an hour. I don't know like steps. I usually walk until I see like 110 calories, which is probably nothing. But I just walk for the walk, just to move my body and stuff. And then I'll go back and I'll do my handstand workout. I'll do yoga and stuff like that. So it's just more so just to be out in nature, not necessarily for the calories of it. But generally I do an hour and some change usually. So it's probably a mile or two, I guess maybe. But I don't walk fast. And then I stop along the way and I, put my feet in the grass and stuff, because being on social media I'm still giving energy, even though I may be talking to a physical screen, I'm talking to my phone. There's still energy that you all are sending behind this. And so because of that, I feel that energy, especially as empaths. I feel all that. You know, if you're negative or you're having a bad day and you're sad, you're in grief, you'll say something in the chat and then I'll feel that. And so I have to be able to save space for that and be able to continue the lives. So that's why I'm always walking and grounding. So right now I just took my shoes off. I'm gonna walk in this grass for a little bit. I took my shoes off. Let me see. So I'll walk in this for a little bit to help get me some more energy for the day. And then when I get back to the house, I'll do my handstand workout and then I'll be good to go. But this is kind of how I rejuvenate myself when I feel depleted or I feel like somebody is draining me of my energy. I'll do this. It's really nice. I've been working out myself. Go to the gym. Oh, nice. What's your question, Rain? Oh. I will say physical exercise is really good for your body because our bodies aren't designed to stay in one place. They're designed to get up and move around and walk. They're designed to maintain balance. That's why it's so much fun to try new poses and do different things. You're like, oh my God, I can't even believe my body could do that. Like if you ever tried calisthenics, it looks harder than it is. It takes work, yes, but it takes work only because you haven't been moving your body. If you do yoga for 11 days, you'd be surprised how fast your body picks that stuff up. And you're like, oh my gosh. Because your body loves to move in ways that you didn't know it could. That's why you see the people in the Olympics and stuff. You're like, how do they go so fast? How do they jump that high? Because they're training their body to do things that your body loves to do. Your body loves to balance on one foot, on your hands, flip it over. Our bodies love that stuff. What's your question, Rain? Feeling hot, hot, hot. Okay, so Gavin to me is like everything I ever wanted, but I find myself scared to be with him because I don't want him to feel like I'm not valuable to him. And he's passionate about have things. I think it's a two-part. I'm gonna let you finish. Oh, this feels so good. So Gavin to me is like everything I've ever wanted, but I find myself scared to be with him because I don't want him to feel like I'm not valuable. And he's really passionate about have things that, hey Oscar, you will always be valuable, first and foremost. You are always going to be worthy of anything and everything that you desire. Women are spiritual beings, meaning that it takes us a while to understand the power that we have and the value that we have. And so what we don't always realize is that for men, they like for us to stay the same. Like how I got you, I don't ever want you to change. For us, we value potential, like for what he could be and what he could become. But we are always evolving and we are always changing. We are driven by the moon, and the moon has different phases, right? The moon has we see the full moon, then we see the new moon, the crescent moon, the half moon. So we're always changing. And so because we change so much, we have so many different emotions, we have to lean into that part of us. You will always be valuable, no matter who you're with. And so sometimes it seems like because he's doing so much for you, you feel like, how can I measure up? The difference between men and women are, even if, now Gavin's not the 50-50 type, thank God for that for you. I love that for you. But the difference is that there will never be a comparison, because what he's asking of you is your body, right? Because he wants you to have so many children. So you'll never be the same again. You'll bring life into the world over and over and over again. So you'll never be the same. But in every iteration of that, you have to make sure that you value you, because that is a lot to handle. And if you don't want that, then you need to say that and stand in it. Don't waver. Don't be like, okay, well, maybe I'll do 10. No, if you don't want 10, don't do 10. We ain't even gonna pretend. We ain't even gonna pretend we're gonna do 10. Now there will be times where you may find somebody, you fall in love, you say, I'll have your babies. But usually they don't want 10. They don't usually want 10. But whatever you're feeling, lean into that. I'm not saying that he's a great guy. I just want you to make sure that you are putting your needs first. You can't not pour from an empty cup. And if you are depleted, you cannot give him all of you, because if you are empty, it's a lot harder to come back, right? He liked you for you and your ability to be free. You are like a rain. You could be a gentle breeze. You could be a light sprinkle. You could be a thunderstorm. Rain can be anything she wants to be, okay? And live in that and honor that. Hello, Oscar. How are you? Thank God for life. Amen, Oscar. Amen. I think I got me a new spot. Let me get here. I feel like I should sit in this grass. Oh, okay. Where am I from? I am in America. I'm in South Carolina right now. It feels good. I haven't sat down in the grass in a minute. I'm surprised it's not wet, because it poured down last night. At least I'm in grass. I'm not going to stay here too long. Yeah, because I asked him if we could still be together if I couldn't have kids, and he said he would, but would still have to continue his legacy. Interesting. What does that mean? What does that mean? Well, we're not claiming that you can't have children if you want children, but if you want children, you need to, because what will energetically happen is you will say to yourself, I'm not worthy, I'm not good enough, and then you will start having problems conceiving, right? Because that's what our body does. Our body will create scenarios in our head, and we will fulfill those scenarios. So because he wants 10 and I really don't want 10, then my body is like, no, I'm not going to have any. And then you start feeling that tug and that pull. And then you'll be like, well, then he's going to leave me because and you'll create a whole scenario in your head that doesn't have to be. So, oh, and that's the rain. Look at rain. You're raining on me. And it's pouring down too. So that means you need to, I feel like that's a sign, rain. Trust your gut, honey. Because you're raining on me. Trust your gut. Y'all see this rain? Can you see it? Because it just came out of nowhere. Look. Look. It is pouring. It is pouring. I love it. I don't mind walking in the rain, so we good. Yeah, no, this is a storm. This ain't a sprinkle rain. I just told you, listen. We create our own reality. And as women, we are very spiritual. We can do anything that we want. everybody has the gifts. Everybody doesn't know how to tap into them. Women tap into ours a little bit more than men do because men are like the sun. So the sun is like, hey, I got a job to fulfill. I got a duty to uphold. I'm supposed to shine every day 24/7. When I'm here, I'm shining. I'm doing what I do. That's how men are. Men are very rigid, very structured in that regard. They don't know how to bend and shake and pivot and swivel like we do. And so the moon creates the motion of the ocean. The moon creates life, right? That's why when babies are born, they're born in the darkness. And then we help to create and form that life. And so that life gets to become whatever we want it to be, right? So that's why they love us. They love us because we bring fun, we bring different, we bring variety, we bring creativity and intuition. We bring things that they never thought of. He's like, I never thought to put that in my house and look like that. I never thought to change the dynamics of the room by moving stuff around. I never thought about any of that stuff. So they loved us for that particular part. So lean into that. You know, do the things that you want to do. Ah. Hello, Mr. Goat. Let's see. I am 38, actually. Usually I don't say my age, but my birthday is on Wednesday, so I'll be 39. And I love that for me. Let me wipe y'all off a little bit. Y'all are wet. Mr. Goat. Hey, Mr. Goat. Is it raining? It's raining, all right. I love it. I should have just stayed there and laid. If I wasn't on live, I probably just would have laid in the grass a little bit longer. I would have been totally okay with that. You're right, because I have been down the rabbit hole last. Yes, yes. And so how we feel projects back to us, and all we get is the mirrored version of it in reverse. And so the universe is you in reverse. Everything that you project, everything that you're feeling is going to come right back in your face. You're like, whoa, that's not what I meant. That's not what I like. That's not what I want. We have to cultivate and figure out what we need to do to reposition that. Because you will get everything that you want, but you must know and stick to your boundaries on what it is that you want. Like, hey, I want this. I'm cool with this. I might could swing with this. But this is here. This is that ground, right? And so it is not that you bend to him. It is essentially that you complement each other. Or he does more of the bending because he's more rigid, right? He's more rigid in that regard because they're just different from us. And tell him what you want. Make sure you're very honest with him and what you want and communicate that to him in a almost like a transactional type. Hey, when you do this, it makes me feel like this. I like when you do this. I don't like when you do that. They're very rigid. They're like, like young people. You have to talk to them in a way that they understand. You right? Like, we're away. Hi, Mr. Goat. Huh? Did you? Yeah. That was beautiful. Rain did that. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, yeah. Don't overwork yourself now. It looks beautiful. Huh? She was in there earlier in the week. Did she? Yeah, don't touch it. She probably got babies in there right now. Oh. There's a nest in the tree. Hold on. I don't see the nest. And so she. And so she. And there's another one here too. Yeah, there's one over there too. It's summertime. They having babies, honey. They getting ready. Cause I know she probably thought you was gonna do something. She said, she know how y'all be clipping trees and cutting grass. Okay. Let's see. You're right because I've been. Yeah, that's good, Rain. Yeah. All right. I'm gonna go inside. I'm on live, by the way. Hi. My auntie says hello. Huh? She calls me thick and little, y'all. My therapist says it's okay to be cautious. Yes. So, hold on. Oh, that's so loud. Okay. I should have told her. I said, rain created that rainstorm. I really do love him, though. I've met somebody who handles so gently and how he does, and we're so transparent with each other. I just don't want him to change up being my nighttime. Oh, that's beautiful, Rain. He doesn't have to change up. Everything is a lesson, though. So as long as you stick to who you are and don't fold, don't change, don't change in the ways that you want to change, though. But yeah, because if you change for him, then you will ultimately regret it down the line. It won't be today, it won't be tomorrow, but it'll be years from now. And then you'll feel like um, I don't want you to blame him for something that ultimately was your decision, right? Because we do have that too. Like, there will be people that I talk to now as I've gotten older, and I will go back and think about all the things that, but they did this to me, and they did that, and they did that. And then I have to remember, I didn't have the mindset and the boundaries, and I didn't put them in place. So I can't blame them for that. Yes, they did some things that probably weren't ideal. However, I have to take accountability for that because I am an adult. And so you teach people how to treat you. Let me wipe my phone off a little bit. You teach people how to treat you. But it's interesting to see you and Gavin at such a young age. It's good though. It's good though. But don't overthink it. Because if you overthink it and you'll put yourself in it, yeah, don't do that. Just continue being you. Continue being who Rain was before she met Gavin. If you don't call, you're not depressed, right? You're not like, oh my God, I didn't go, right? Don't do that. Go on about your business. Do the same thing that you were normally doing. And just stand in the fact that you are always growing for you. He compliments you. He doesn't complete you, okay? That's what I have to talk to him about today. We're so transparent with him that each other do not know shit. We have concrete boundaries, right? Yeah. So make sure you have those. And then they could change, boundaries change over time. Because as you learn, then you learn things that you like and things that you don't like. So, like, I didn't realize that I thought my love language was receiving gifts. And I do like gifts. Don't get me wrong. I love gifts. I like money and everything. But with that, I also know that I also like quality time. And so if you gave me the choice of gifts or quality time, I would probably click quality time now. That's what I have something about. Okay. Yeah. So yeah. But I love the journey that you are on, and I love the that y'all are open and honest and transparent with each other. That's good. Most young adults your age, no idea, no clue, no clue. Excuse me. I'm sure it's probably scratching. Let me take this off. Oh goodness, that's probably been scratching all day, huh? Apologies. I just thought about that. Oh, good. Cause y'all been together how long now? Oh my gosh, all these little anniversaries. Ah, I love it. I think you're our longest couple. There have been potentials, but I don't think the potentials were as concrete as we thought. Reem and Dom never came back, so I think that was the end of them. They were the same day as you. And then Deem has his girly, but she didn't come through the chat, so we haven't seen Boss Dog in a while. So I'm not sure about Boss Dog. Yeah. No. Reem started getting a little, this is what we talk about. She was a little too anxious, and I think it caught him off guard because they chatted all that night in a different language, and it was like, oh my gosh, And then Reem had, she said, I hadn't heard from him in a few days. And so I was like, well, don't rush it. I said, it's fine. He is, now mind you, she was 18, he was 32. So he was twice her age. So he was a lot older than her. I tell women that's too large of an age gap because you don't know who that person is at that age, and you're not quite where you want to be in your age. And he's too old for you to understand what's happening. So he hadn't messaged her in a few days, and so she took it upon herself to get her friend to message him and say, hey, you haven't messaged my friend. No. No. We definitely don't do any of that. No, And then she had just gotten to college. So she needed to do 4 years of school before they could even talk. So that was one thing. And I think she said based on their arrangements, there's had to be like an arrangement. So he would have to meet the family or so. I don't know. It was some things that seemed like it probably wouldn't happen because either her family had to decide or something. But there was some barriers in there that would suggest that no, she should have prank called or something to see if his phone was working. Right. And then so he responded to the friend, but then after that it was sour. It was sour because you don't do that. And then he's in his 30s, so he had a successful business, and he was doing well for himself. So he doesn't need that kind of energy because it feels drained. You know what I mean? Like he was in his 30s, so I'm in my 30s. So as a business professional with somebody who we call that anxious attachment style, meaning that, and men do it too, but a lot of women do. It's like, well, he didn't respond to me, so maybe I can do more. And if I do more, maybe I'll bridge the gap for him so he doesn't have to bridge the gap. But the gap is created because you are chasing him, and we don't do chasing. We attract. You select which one you want. Like when you came on and you say, hey, I like Gavin, you picked Gavin. You chose him. He didn't choose you. And so that's essentially the best kinds of relationships when you choose the person that you want to be with. If he's doing the choosing and he's choosing you, it's already backwards. Yeah. And so she's young. She didn't quite understand that part, but she's also probably very new to being on her own. And she's also very young. And she probably had never really talked to a guy, right? She probably never really dated because she was in Saudi Arabia. So they do arranged marriages over there. So, and then religion's big over there. So she said if they were to get married, the men would never see her. We would only see her. Which is interesting, right? Yeah. It's just a whole different perspective over there. So, yeah. Hey, Bluke. So, Bluke, I am going live twice a day until I get to 4,000 watch hours. Preferably by my birthday, which is in 3 days. 4 days. 3 days. 4 days? Something like that. The 18th is Wednesday. So, yeah. 4 days. Yeah, they have a lot going on over there. Exactly. Yeah. So, I know she really likes him, but I was trying to explain it to her. I was like, hey, he's a bit too much older to you than you. 18 and 32 is like that's night and day. That's night and day. And it may work for some. It definitely doesn't work for all. He still wanted children. I don't think he was gonna wait 4 more years for her though. So good question. We saw Mika maybe a month ago. That's about it. Yeah. So I was like, ooh, yeah, that's not gonna work. But yeah, Mika's good. I heard Q talks to her more so than I do, and so he said last time he talked to her, she was good. She was busy, but she was good. So I said, oh, okay, cool. So that's all that I know about Mika. Is she doing okay? I think she was about to. Oh, Mika. So Mika was. I don't think she was. I think we were not sure. But honestly, I would have to go back and talk to Q then. So, because there was a hint around it, because she kept saying her stomach was hurting, but we never heard anything else about that. Demon Crystal are still a thing. They're still an item. She doesn't come on anymore, though, which I think is very interesting. And I say, blink if you need help. Because I'm always for my ladies. I was like, I will talk to the men all day. But I'm very mindful of my ladies. Not to talk bad or say bad, but I felt the way that she was a little jelly. Oh, me, Bluke? Interesting. I will say that the reason why I don't have a lot of females in my chat is probably because of the male attention. And so she would have to come in and know who she is, either coming and already having a relationship or coming in seeking information in our chats, because it does feel very one-sided. So I can see that. And yeah, but I think Mika's gonna be fine. Mika got cute. Mika is cute. That's her twin. So I'm mindful of her too. See how she is, because how she came in is not quite how she is now. That's ironic. Blue says that because I got jealous of a couple people. Oh. Interesting. I don't know if she's pregnant or not. Do y'all know something I don't know? Because if she did, she didn't tell us. Unless she told Q. But you know, she was getting it in. So I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so Rain, to your point, if he's with you, he's with you. Jealousy is literally the definition of you having somebody and he's already with you, but you're upset about something that that's not even like he's already agreed to be with you, right? And so it's like creating that jealousy is internal. That's an internal trigger. Like you're not good enough. And so you are projecting that. I would say don't do that. Don't do that. Rest in your power and in your energy as being a feminine woman and knowing what she wants. And knowing that at all times, if he want to be with me, he will be with me. And if he want to go somewhere else, let him go. Because you can't keep nobody. We don't keep anybody who don't want to be with us. That's it. Point blank, period. And you will have so much more power by, we call it the art of detachment, the art of letting go. Like, okay, if you don't want to be with me, fine. And he will be more engulfed by you, the fact that you can let go at no moment's notice, and he'll be trying to swim on his own. He's not going to like that. But as soon as you like, I got the rope, I got the net, I got the, then you sour the relationship. So rest in your power. Well, he assured me nothing was going on, but I thought he was trying to talk to this African girl about water on IG for me too, and it pissed me off. About water, Rain? Cause you're Rain, he's I got the water, and so you mad that he getting water from somewhere else. Because I thought it was a code for something, but it was clearly about alkaline water. Rain. Jealousy don't look good on you, boo. Especially if you're not gonna do it right. Don't do it at all. We take our childhood traumas and the traumas that we have. Yes, all the water you need. We have to take care of our childhood traumas because they will sour other relationships. Yes. So whatever other relationships, like maybe you didn't feel like you got enough attention when you were younger, so now you feel like he has to give you all this attention to make up for the attention that you didn't have. Not true though. But if you do feel like you were lacking attention as you were younger, then you have to make amends with that within yourself. You have to figure out why did you feel like that, who caused that feeling for you, and then work backwards from there. And then pour into yourself. The only way that somebody can love you properly is if you have poured into yourself and you love yourself properly first. Nobody else can fill the void that you have in yourself. Hello, is this Stefan? Stefan or Lena? Hi, Lena. All right. Yes, like all the water he needs. You're so funny. Bum, 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 bum. I'm gonna. There we go. But thank you, Lena. I don't know who that is. Shout out to Stefan, though. All right. Any other questions? Let's see here. We're right at an hour. Okay. LOL, yes, I reacted so bad. I even talked to the other girl on her live, and that's another. Rain, you over here acting like Reem, ma'am. Ma'am,
Oh, ma'am. No. You should have told me that. I would have told you quick, fast, and hurry. No, no, no. Ask me first. Ask me first so I can give you a different perspective, honey. We call that self-sabotage. Yeah. When you like somebody and then you are getting the love, the nature, the caring that you've always wanted and you don't know how to handle it, sometimes we self-sabotage and we find ways to ruin that, and I don't want you to do that. I don't want you to do that. Right? If y'all break up, it's because he wanted something different from what you wanted, but not that you are creating environments. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. So, that's too much. What is it that you like to do? Do more of those things. When I say what is it that you like to do, I mean do the things that, like, when you were younger and you were a child, what were those things that you liked? Did you like dancing? Did you like singing? Did you like picking up worms in the backyard? Were you a tomboy? Were you a girly girl? Did you like makeup? Do those things that make you feel like extremely girly. Do those things that make you feel like I am just the prettiest girl in the world. I am just a princess. I want you to do more of those things and watch how he caters to you. Watch how he loves you more because you are in that feminine energy, in that space of, I'm doing this for me. Men love when women do things that interest to them, right? Not that you are catering to them as men, but you love and you have your own thing going on. That is very attractive to them. And yes, let's not bless out nobody on social media, on nobody live. Yes, Lena. Who is that, Lena? If you asked me to say the name, I would say the name. But if you're just going to put it in the chat over and over again, I'm just going to ignore it. So you can say it multiple times because that way it'll get my comments up. But I'm not gonna say the name anymore. It's low vibrational. We like high vibration. Ask me a question. How are you? What are you doing today? Where are you located? How old are you? How is your Saturday going? Yeah? We can have conversations. I don't even know who that is. I don't know who you are, Lena. Tell me a little bit more about who you are, what you do, what you like. I'm good, Lena. Thank you for asking. How are you, Lena? Okay, let me see here. Yeah, I had to get myself back into wellness care for myself and pottery. Oh, pottery. Drawing. I love that. Pottery and drawing is so cool. Do you have are you posting? See, now what I would do is post some of that on my social media. Post your drawing, posting your pottery and stuff, because that will bring you more joy. And so what will happen is you're posting more stuff like that on your pages and your channels, and start finding more so pottery and drawing on your social media, and cultivate the algorithm so that way that's what you see on social media. You see more stuff that's more lighthearted, that's more fun, that's less drama and addiction and anger. Like, I would tell my let me see. I even got upset because he was going to a live for Bible study with this one girl, and it took all wrong. What? Wait. I even got upset because he was going to a live for Bible study with this one girl, and and I took it all wrong. He said Q right knows her too. Oh. I don't know. Is it the pineapple girl? That's a whole nother Bible statement. All right, Lena. How old are you, Lena? Honey, how old are you? Come, let's chat. Let's have girls chat. So, Rain. Girl, hold out your hand. I'm going to pop your hand. Because stop. We're not self-sabotaging. I want you to, yes, you have a good man. I thought it was I was very nervous for you to go and see him for the first time after you hadn't known him. But a week, that was too much. But you were in Rain, and Rain does what Rain wants to do. And so now that you've done that, and now that you've gotten him, and now that y'all have a relationship, just build on that. Just build on that. Don't have to throw any extra stuff in the chat. The pot is already on boil. The pot is simmering. The pot, it smells nice. It has a nice fragrance. It has a nice aroma. We don't need to put some random stuff in the pot. But I feel like how guys get upset if we have a lot of guy friends. I was getting upset because he was in a lot of girls' lives, like he was actively flirting with them. He wasn't. He was just a part of the future. Yeah, I don't think he doesn't strike me as like a Q in that regard, right? Now Q is very flirtational, and so like from my perspective, that would be a red flag for me, right? Because if like I want him to want me and only me, but if you're flirting with everybody in everybody's lives, you're flirting with people in my lives and other lives, then I take a step back, and I'm mindful of that, and I analyze that, right? I don't think that's in what I'm seeing from Gavin. I only see him as he pops in the chat. He has a song that he likes, so he'll reference the lyrics to the song. He talks about business. He talks about building wealth. He is very adamant about having children. So I think he wants all his children from one woman, is what I'm getting and what I'm seeing from him. However, you know him more than I do. Yeah. I'm back. Oh, are you Stefani? Children? What you mean? Do you want children, Lena? Or Stefan? I'm not sure. Yes. Hello, Mr. Goat. How are you? Oh yeah. But I think and we don't see him very often, right? We don't see Rain. I'm sorry, Rain. We don't see Gavin that often. I only see Gavin maybe twice a month. So I don't know whose lives he's on. And I don't know that he should have enough time to be on everybody's live because he should be working. Okay, Q right knew one of the girls. That's what pissed me off too, because Q would have told me. And when he didn't, it proved that he wasn't even flirting. Okay, Q knew one of the girls. That's what pissed me off too, because Q would have told me. And when he didn't, it proved that he wasn't even flirting. Okay. Gotcha. Yeah. And then remember, I think Q knew Gavin. However, in this ginormous world, Q already knew Gavin. So I guess they maybe YouTube hop often. I have no idea how that works. But he said Gavin was a solid dude. And so I took him at his word. And so I believe out of all the men that have crossed my lives, he is definitely one of the top of solid men out there. Yeah. Because I go live every night, and I promise you, I don't think he's changed in his delivery and his demeanor. He's very set on what he wants. He's very rigid in that regard. And I do think he's a provider man. He's what we call the term alphabet male. Alphabet male is a little bit of alpha. So you want an alpha male because they are good at knowing what they want, and they're very successful. But the beta part is the nurturing and the understanding of your needs. And so I do think you have an alphabet male, which is good and it's rare to find, especially in the black culture. I do think it's a little harder to find an alphabet male that's a little bit alpha and a little bit of beta, which is best of both worlds. The alpha males are the ones who are women like are attracted to alpha males because they are very confident, because we are less usually we're a little bit more judgmental on ourselves, and we are always constantly overthinking what we're doing and why does he like me for this and does he like me for that. And so the confidence of the alpha male is what we're really drawn to, because it's completely opposite of what we are. However, that only can take you so far too, because internally speaking, the nurturing side of him is not necessarily there, right? From an alpha male. So you want a little bit of both. And I do believe you have that in Gavin. Yeah, they already knew each other through real estate. Oh, okay, or just YouTube, I don't know. But I thought they were covering for each other. But they weren't. Gavin is very solid and comfortable being himself. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. You got a good one, Gab. You got a good one in Gavin. You done good, girl. You done good. Now you just have to work on you. Take the next 4 months and work on you. And even if you have to talk to him a little bit less and focus on you more, do that, right? Do that. Like, hey, I know it's summer. I'm going to focus a little bit more on my pottery. I'm going to focus a little bit more on my drawing. I like these things. And then that'll give me more time to cultivate the person that I want to become. Sit in that. Baddie. Oh, thank you, Lena. Let me see here. Stefan loves you. Oh, thank you. How are you? Hey, Karen. Thank you, Stefan. How are you, Karen? I'm good. I'm good. Well, yeah, 4 months really, just until September when he comes home. Because you're in Atlanta, right? I need to go. I'm trying to get back there. Very, very soon. Very, very, very soon. Return. I need to figure out what's going on with that, because that's getting on my nerves. Let's see here. Yes, okay. Yeah. I need to get back to Atlanta. Atlanta's fun. I miss the energy in Atlanta, and so I will tell you that, like, the reason why I do so much grounding, and the reason why I do so much nature is because the energy is so different here. Like, I can tap into it, but it's almost as if I had to say the difference would be like, here it's like a manual charger where it takes it takes hours to charge, whereas in Atlanta I feel like I'm on like a turbocharger, and so I can get my energy back much faster in Atlanta because of the energy. Oh, okay. I got you. So, okay. All right, y'all. I love you all. I'm going to go ahead and get back to work, and I'm gonna do some stuff, and then I need to work out because I've been sitting too long. I know if I sit too long, I'm not gonna want to work out. So as always, my name is Aysia Smiles. Thank you for joining our live. I will be live this evening at 10:30 Eastern Daylight Time. We go live every night around 10:30, 11ish. So hit the notifications to let us know, or so that you can be notified every time I go live. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I love you all. I will see you this evening. Okay, bye. Bye. You're welcome.